Welcome back, everybody. Our next guest says the bull run for gold is only just beginning. Robert McEwan is the chairman of U.S. Gold, and he joins us right now. Robert, thanks for being here.
Pleased to be here, Becky.
You think that gold is going to continue on this climb. Why is that?
I've felt that way for a long time, but we have a declining annual production, and we have massive amounts of monetary stimulation that will debase the currencies around the world and cause people to have loss of confidence and basically go to an asset that holds its value.
You know, the euro has struggled. Earlier this morning it was as low as 122 before picking up a little bit of ground once again. But the dollar has been picking up steam. Why do you think that people won't run to the dollar as the reserve currency?
They have been running to the dollar. Well, a year and a half ago, a lot of Europe and the Middle East and Far East were saying they wanted to price their products in euros because they felt the dollar was weakening. Right now, they've found their assumptions were wrong, and they're trying to get out of the dollar as fast as possible, and then out of the euro and into the dollar. And that'll continue for a while, but then they're in the dollar, and they're going to look at it and say, this isn't a good place either. We have to find another place to absorb our money. And it will go into gold and other areas.
All right, we have seen a huge run for gold prices, another run that was picking up some steam this morning earlier, but you think we're going to see $2,000 an ounce by the end of the year? That's a huge jump from here.
I do. Back in 2001, when gold was $250, I was running a company called Gold Corp, and we started withholding our gold, believing that gold was going higher, and I told our shareholders it was going to 800 by 2008. It went to 850. It's all about the massive amount of debt that governments are incurring, that the corporations have, and the attitude of governments to try to defer pain by printing money and spending right now. Although,
at some point, doesn't gold run through its run? We talked to a gold bug last week who said, look, we've seen huge gains, but I'd be taking some profits off the table right here. Why are you so convinced that there's still so much room to run? We
haven't seen the effects of the massive stimulative policies that are in place right now, and it's going to get worse.
You're even calling for over $5,000 an ounce by the end of this cycle? I mean, do you have any time frame on that?
I think that's probably 2012, 2014.
Okay. Rob, we want to thank you very much for joining us today. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Becky.